Greetings, everyone. Dr. Brian Scott with you today. Insight to End Times. We're looking at end time events. We're looking at things that are going on in our world and trying to put them into some context vis-a-vis the Bible, end time prophecies, book of Revelation, and so on. Things are unraveling in this world very, very quickly. We see more unraveling in the last 2 or 3 years than we've seen in a long time. In fact, I look back even a few years ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago, and things were not nearly as chaotic as they are today. It's just out of control. And there are signs in the scriptures that point us towards the end times. In fact, in 2 Peter, I always say 2 Peter, 2 Timothy, Paul wrote the young Timothy and said, know this, Timothy, in these last days, perilous times will come. What's one of the signs of the end times? The mark of the beast. The mark of the beast, required to buy and sell. Revelation chapter 13, verse 17 refers to the Antichrist use of the mark of the beast. Now, anything that's going to prophetically come to pass usually has a couple of seasons of testing in advance. I look at the COVID-19 vaccination program as one of these pre-tests to see whether or not the world would agree with the authorities who said you have to have a vaccination, and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of discussion on that, pro and con and so on. I'm not really here to debate that with you, but what I want you to see is the world pretty well agreed. And they acquiesced, they consented, they agreed to get vaccinated. Some have been vaccinated twice, some have been 3 times, some countries are now on their 4th time. And even though they're vaccinated, people are still getting the virus. My point is this: if you were going to institute the mark of the beast in order to buy and sell, wouldn't it be a good thing to test it in advance? And so here we have this testing has occurred, and the mark of the beast is really, really going to slow us down. Now, here in Ontario, where I live, here's what's happened. When the vaccination requirements came out, almost everything got shut down, especially churches got shut down. And then they came back and said, we'll allow you to open up as long as you have the vaccination passport to prove that you've been vaccinated. Wow. Talk about control. A sign of the end times, a sign of the Antichrist, a sign that goes along with the spirit of the Antichrist. So I want you to know we're getting close. The world's testing the programs. They like what they're seeing. It's not long before we're going to see even more of these things come to pass. I'd stay tuned if I were you. We got some more really good things to share with you in the next couple of episodes. See you then.